What's up, everybody? We are Pop Top Disc Golf, and today we're doing some pop top improvement. Let's get better. Well, today's gonna be fun. As you might have seen, I need to improve because I'm left with this.
I was down there.
So we are at Lake Cunningham Disc Golf Course, one of the hardest courses in our area. It's gonna test your game in so many different ways, and that's what we're doing out here. We're seeing where I personally need to improve in detail. Most likely it's gonna be on the putting green, but I mean, I'm here, so maybe we'll learn a lot about my game today. Perfect.
I think you got up there.
We're talking one of the hardest holes on one of the hardest courses. And I'm right here to save a bogey. Feeling pretty good about myself. That was just pathetic. As you saw in hole one, there's a lot to work on with my game. But I personally, because of past experiences, that putt for 5 needs to be a 5 and not a 6. So that's what we're gonna be working on. This video I'm using as a control to see how much I can improve over one entire month. I'll be hitting the practice basket every day for an hour, filming a video middle of the month, end of the month, to see how much I could improve, saving my game strokes on the putting. There's your decent shot. Let's go make a decent upshot. Should I be treating all those as like tournaments? I don't know. All right. This hole is not that basket, it's one further. So I'm trying to go over it. Nailed it. Right over the short basket. Another short one. But I've done all the work. Now I just gotta hit a putt. All right. Hell. That was very right side cash. So that was very lucky, actually. I miss those a lot. High right, and it just kicks out and lands like this in the dirt. Middle, no cut, perfect. I'm in the middle. What sparked the idea of this video is I recently played an A-tier. The last round, I had an opportunity to shoot a good round, and instead I missed 9 in the circle putts. 9, that's 9 strokes, and I lost by 11, I think. So sometimes it is that simple, and practice is the answer. So hopefully this video motivates me and motivates you to just see the strokes you're bleeding on the course or you're losing on the course, and to really work on that. This upshot, for me in my game, there is an unbelievable amount of pressure to put it 10 feet of the basket so I can get my birdie. And I can only always, I just think, how much easier would this game be if my circle was more of like a 40-foot range? Obviously that's asking a lot, but you give me a 40-footer, it's up in the air. So there's so much pressure that I feel. From 360 out, like, oh, I flipped. Oh, that hurt. That's short. Oh my gosh, that was so bad.
Super short.
I slipped. I wanted to give it a run. Oh, I'm bent over. I wanted to give it a run. And yeah, because there's nothing in the way. I should be able to make a comeback if I give it a little run. And that right there is my game in a nutshell. Do all the work hole 5, miss the easy putts, fluff an upshot on hole 6, but then hit a good putt. See where I'm going with this? Like, I feel like the good players, they make mistakes, but then they recover with the putting. And that's what I want, to be able to do that consistently. Because mistakes are gonna happen, especially off the tee or on upshots, because the degree of error is so much greater than on the putting green. That's what I want my game to be like, hole 6. Choose left or right? I'm short.
No skip.
Control the golf lines. Control the golf lines. Should be fine. Sit down. Get a good kick. After 9 holes, this is about as average of disc golf as I can play. This is what I do, all in a front 9. I have great drives. I fluff some up shots, but should be able to hit it. I hit some, I get lucky in others, and then I just clank stupid ones. It's on the hill, but that's inbounds. That's on fairway, because that's the fairway on this hole, it's the stupid hit.
There is a branch there.
Justice, say that again. What did you just say off camera?
To
my face?
That the closer you get to the basket, the worse you get.
I hate you. It's so true. So I know that my short game is pretty bad as well, but you know, your short game helps your putting helps your short game. So, you know, one at a time. We're gonna focus on putting because it's a little easier to practice. Short game's probably next. So if you have any ideas of how to practice putt or practice short game and what you do, flood the comments, because I think a lot of people could use that, including me. I'll read them. And now I'm starting to think my drives suck.
That's not the basket, by the way.
Not the basket.
Otherwise, yeah.
It's that way, to the left one.
It's down there. Not if you hit the leaves.
It's okay to mess up this hole, because it's not about how well I score today or at the end of the month. It's how well my putting does. And I'm very curious to see how many strokes to save, that I will save anyways. Just with putting alone, I'm willing to bet it's 5 or 6 strokes easy inside the circle, if not more, which is a real bleeder. Like, if you're having that problem, it's time to fix it. I might be in the little creek, but that's not OB. You know what? That's fine. Well, bro, like, get through. I've been throwing that good. That was about to be so good.
I didn't even see it hit the. Did it hit the tree?
It hit the tree and kick left.
Because
So I'm down the hill, but I think I got a stab at it. I was given like a half bid. Go, Tesla. Perfect. Yes! Yes! I threw it too high. That's okay. That is up there. A bug hit my eye. And I suck at putting. So I am in MA2. I'm in the MA2 division generally. But I feel like I don't belong, not because I'm better or whatever, but like here's the situation. I am driving, I'm on the tee, I throw a putter or a mid, and then my other 3 card mates throw a driver. We all end up around 20 to 30 feet because that's pretty normal in disc golf. And then I lose a stroke because I can't putt. So I like gain strokes with my drive a lot, like I feel like a lot, so I can compete, and then I lose strokes with my putting and upshot game. So it's kind of funky because a lot of disc golf is off the tee. That's what you think of, or that's what's flashy and impressive, right? But then I just like, so I feel like I don't belong and I feel like I should move up. But then I can't putt, so it's just like, oh, well, I don't know. I can compete at, I feel like, any level, but some days I can, some days I just like, yeah, I guess I'm not. So I don't know, it's kind of a weird feeling. I want to move up, but I also am like, gotta get better at putting. So this is what I'm hoping to do in this month. Oh, you just hit a stump. You okay? Hit a stump. Boom. A little pinch, but I got something. Oh, I kicked right?
Yep. You have a putt.
Yeah. That's what I want. That's exactly what I'm looking for on a consistent basis. Yes. All right, people are throwing on us. Run. I feel like that hole is another great example of exactly how I want to play disc golf. You have a bad shot, that happens. You have a bad upshot, bad break, bad kick. Can you get up and down with your shot, your next shot, and a really good putt? That's the sign of a good player. That's the sign of the player I want to be consistently. Oh, I flipped too much. Is it in the lake? It might be in the lake. I hate this game.
No, it's so wooded right there.
Gosh, dang it.
Jordan's like deep in the woods. Oh, I didn't know you were throwing.
Oh, man. One thing I want to reiterate with this series is I might have played bad today. And maybe in my drives, my upshots were kind of just trash today. But that's not always the normal. I play a lot better off the tee. But my putting was about average. So, if not better than average, honestly. I made a lot of circle too. So it's not always about how I played. It's about how many strokes you save putting. Oh,
jeez.
That was all the confidence from the round up until here. I was like, circle 2, I've made a bunch of circle 2 ones. I'm sure Justice will post the stats up here on my face, but here are the stats. Finished round +8 is not one of my best rounds. That's not a good round. So my off the tee was honestly trash. But I also missed, anyways, doesn't matter. Circle 1, C1X, 36%. That's probably about normal. Yeah? Probably about average.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Putting circle 2, 44%. That's way above average. So, okay, that just speaks to how bad I was in the circle or how bad I was off the tee. 20% scramble rate. The driving was 83%, but you know, fairways are huge. Green in regulation was 44%. So I was in green for birdie. I was on the green for birdie 44% of the time. That means I should have had 9 birdies in my mind. Or 8 birdies, I guess. Only had 3. Green in regulation circle 1, 17%, which means my drive sucked.
You can't control that though.
You can't control that as much as you would like to with putting. So I lost a number of strokes putting, and like on that last hole, you know, you have to pitch out. You throw a bad shot, that's fine, whatever, you throw a bad shot. You didn't need to 3-putt. That's what, you could have taken a 5, instead you took a 7. Regardless, this is what I'm gonna do to get better, but also comment down below something else I can do. For the entire month of June, I'm going to be putting for 1 hour a day, every day in June, and I'm gonna get better. We're gonna come out here in the middle of the June to shoot another round, see how well I improve on the green mostly, but we'll play a full round because it's fun to watch shots and do all that, and to see how much you improve. Obviously I can get better off the tee, and I probably will play better off the tee next time, so we'll see how many circle 1 putts in the middle of the June.
It's hot.
It's hot. All right, bye. Good thing we got this lens here to like keep the actual lens safe.
Well, the lens that I have is like $10.
This thing?
No, this thing. If that breaks, it breaks. I just unscrew it, get a new one.
Oh,
it's a protector.
So I can just throw it harder.
Sure.
Oh, I made it.
That hit my hand.
I'm sorry.